Hello everyone and welcome to Week 4 in the 2013 NFL season. We come at you today for the third time this year already from the Oakland Coliseum as the Raiders prepare to take on their division rivals, the 3-0 Denver Broncos, coming off of a victory against the Buffalo Bills 26-14. And for our Raiders, of course, they had a disappointing loss last week against the Indianapolis Colts and hope to rebound this week and improve to 2-2 on the year. Peyton Manning leads the Denver offense out to the field for their first drive in the first quarter as we are underway here in Oakland. Peyton Manning with 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions on the year. And the Broncos begin their first possession at their own 26-yard line. Handoff to Willis McGahee, and he will be stopped at that 26-yard line. Gain of 0 on the game's first play, and we'll see the Denver offense right now. And a little injury update. Von Miller, Demaryius Thomas, and Orlando Franklin are out for the Broncos. They're notable injuries. That's 2 offensive starters. We'll see how they do today, especially in their passing game with those 2 injuries. Manning to throw on 2nd and 10. He's got Willis McGahee out of the backfield. He'll shove Rolando McClain away, and he'll get the first down, 16 yards ahead. Nice play by McGahee, who had a great week last week against the Bills with a 100-yard rushing performance, actually 147 total, as No Sean takes this carry for 5 yards. It will set up 3rd down and 4 as Manning will throw over the middle. He's got Brandon Gibson wide open for a first down to the 27-yard line of Oakland. A 25-yard connection as Gibson steps in place for the injured Demaryius Thomas, and now 2nd down and 10. And Manning's pass is intercepted. It's Tyvon Branch. What exactly was going on this play? Manning just dumped it off over the middle, very shallow, and I'm not sure who the intended receiver was. It may have been Jacob Tamme, but he ran into his own offensive lineman, and Manning rushed that pass, and Tyvon Branch, he just let it come right to him, and it's Raiders football. Carson Palmer pitches outside to Darren McFadden, and he will get about 7 yards on this carry. McFadden back in the lineup after being knocked out of the game last week after being hit after scoring a touchdown by Colts defender Cedric Griffin. And Palmer to throw on 3rd and 2 will look for A.J. Ray, and he'll get a shoulder from a linebacker, and it'll fall incomplete, and the Raiders punt. And now we'll see what the Broncos can do on their 2nd possession. 1st down and 10. Manning over the middle, wide open Eric Decker from the University of Minnesota Football Factory up in Minneapolis. And now 2nd down and 12. Handoff, McGahee up the middle, and the first defender takes him down. It's Miles Burris, who comes up, actually is on the ground holding his arm, and it looks like McGahee was trying to help him out. Not sure exactly what's going on there. 3rd down and 11. Manning back to throw. Needs to get to the 50-yard line. Being chased, avoids the sack and throws over the middle. It's incomplete. And the Raiders will take back over on offense as this 32nd ranked offensive unit tries to get going here in the first quarter. Palmer's going to take a shot. A.J. Ray out of bounds. It's incomplete, of course. Let's take a look at this Denver defense. Elvis Dumervil, Derek Wolfe are the ends on the outside. And we'll definitely want to monitor how this weak passing game from Oakland can deal with the likes of Champ Bailey and Asante Samuel on the outside covering Denarius Moore. And of course the explosive rookie A.J. Ray. 3rd and 10. Palmer goes Ray's way and he's got it. He beat Champ Bailey on the in route. 14 yards and a 1st down for Oakland. They are going here at the 48-yard line. They'll come out now. Twin tight ends, both on the left side, and Marcel Reese in the backfield leading the way as McFadden takes the carry, goes left side, room to run, down to the 20, and he's taken down inside the 10. They'll mark it 1st down and 10 at the 10-yard line. A big gain for Darren McFadden as it's 1st down for Carson Palmer. He will throw over the middle. It's David Osbury down at the 1-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and inches. So they can still get another set of downs to work with as they'll hand off the ball to Darren McFadden. He is stopped right away in the backfield. It's 3rd down and 2. Palmer's going to throw. Swing it to Darren, and it's incomplete. Drop the ball at the goal line. Dumervil on coverage, and the Raiders get a field goal for the game's first points. 1:21 to go in the first quarter. Manning back to throw off the play action. He'll find his tight end, Jacob Tamme. Came over from Indianapolis, and he hooks up with them for an 11-yard gain. And they'll now face 2nd down and 10 for likely the last play of the first quarter. As Manning goes outside for Tamme again. This one drug him out of bounds. And we'll have actually one more play before the end of the first quarter. 3rd down for Manning. Has to get to the Oakland 35. And Mohamed Massaquoi has it. He's down to the 30. It's a gain of 16 for the receiver, who actually had a 100-yard receiving day last week. And now it is 3rd down and 8 as Manning will throw to a wide open Jacob Tamme. He's got it inside the 5-yard line, a gain of 23 yards. It's 1st and goal Denver as they bring in the heavy package. 2 tight ends on the left side and the fullback behind Manning. As he'll throw to Tamme and he's got a touchdown. Touchdown Manning to Tamme as they have something definitely going on this drive. 3 catches and 39 yards all on this drive for Jacob Tamme. 7-3 now as Denver takes the lead. Carson Palmer on offense again for the Raiders as he hooks up with A.J. Ray, throws him into a dangerous traffic situation, and he comes away from that collision unscathed with a 1st down. 2nd and 6 now, handoff, McFadden trying to work the running game, and he fumbles the football. It flies forward, and Denver's got it at their own 29-yard line. Derek Wolfe recovers. The fumbling continues for Darren McFadden. That was Quentin Carter on the vicious hit, and it's Denver ball. After a 3-and-out, the Raiders have it again as they try to avoid another turnover of any sort. Palmer to throw, screen pass set up. It's McFadden. He's got room to run, and he's close to the 1st down marker. They will not give it to him, call him just shy. They'll bring up a 2nd down and inches now as Palmer goes out of the shotgun. Quick slant to A.J. Ray. Another collision, and he hangs on. Gets right back up. The kid's got to get used to getting hit, I guess, as he has a few words exchanged with D.J. Williams. That will give the Oakland Raiders a new set of downs as the draw play goes to Darren McFadden up the middle, room to run. He's close to the 1st down marker, and they'll give him the 1st down. Good job of remaining balanced on offense so far this game. The passing game actually doing a pretty good job as Palmer goes over the middle. It's A.J. Ray, takes another big hit, but he hangs on. 1st down, A.J. Ray. That puts Oakland inside the red zone as they bring in Marcel Reese. Handoff McFadden trying to go to the outside, has room to run. A 1st down and more inside the 2 and taken out of bounds after getting 91 yards on 10 carries. Great start for Darren McFadden. 1st and goal. Don't want to have another goal line stand, and it's Darren McFadden going outside. Touchdown Oakland. They recapture their lead 10-7. 5:10 to go in the 2nd quarter as Manning leads the Broncos offense back out from the 20-yard line. Screen pass set up. It's Willis McGahee, but he is taken down. Loss of 4, nowhere for him to go. And we'll go ahead to 3rd down and 14. Manning has to get to the 30-yard line. He'll throw long to the left side, and it's nearly intercepted about 2 or 3 times. And luckily for them, it's incomplete. 3rd down and 9 for Oakland, trying to avoid going 3-and-out on this drive as the blitz gets to Palmer, and he's taken down by Robert Ayers. Great job by leaping over the running back with a poor attempt at trying to block. After a beauty of a punt by Shane Leck, the Broncos have it inside the 5-yard line. Manning out of the shotgun, takes the snap and stands in his own end zone. Only a 4-man rush from Oakland. Waits too long, time runs out, it's a safety. Oakland's got 2 points on the board as Manning just held onto the ball for way too long and allowed enough time for Jack Crawford to make him pay for his mistake. 12-7 now as this has just gotten a lot more interesting before halftime. It's 2nd and 17. Palmer over the middle. It flies into the hands of Jabril Wilson, and the Broncos are going to turn the tables now, and it's their opportunity to score. Only a 54-yard field in front of Peyton Manning on 1st down and 10. He'll throw deep, and it's hauled in by Muhammad Massaquoi. Where was this when he played in Cleveland? This is a whole new receiver. What a catch. He's sandwiched at about the 25-yard line or so. 2nd down and 5 now. Manning over the middle. Massaquoi can't catch this one. Can't make them all, I guess. It'll be 3rd down and 5 coming up now as Manning sends a man in motion. You know he likes to make those adjustments. He takes the snap. Here comes the blitz. He goes down. Rolando McClain, a delayed blitz. The Broncos are forced to kick a field goal, and it's 12-10 at halftime. Good half for the Raiders, and they had one missed opportunity with that turnover, and we'll see if they can get it going in the 2nd half. 3rd quarter action is underway as Carson Palmer takes the snap and throws to the outside. It's hauled in by Rod Streeter across the 40-yard line. And the Raiders having a lot more success in the passing game this week than last. Palmer had 3 interceptions last week and only 104 yards. And now over the middle. And oh no, Palmer's 2nd interception of the day. It's in the hands of Joe Mays. And that ends a pretty good start to the half for the Raiders as now Manning has it about midfield, 2nd down and 3. The running game for Denver really not having any success today against this Oakland front 7. We've heard that story before many times. 2nd down and 13 for Manning. He will throw over the middle. It's caught by Brandon Gibson. The ball's loose and the Raiders have it. It's Michael Huff. They have it in Broncos territory. Both teams now have scored without a fumble, and we'll take a look at the replay. You can see Gibson wide open, and there's James Hazard and Tyvon Branch sandwiching him, and it's Raiders football now. First down and 10. Palmer off the play action, dumping it off to Brandon Myers. A little spin move there. Maybe that wasn't even intentional. It's a first down nonetheless, as the Raiders are now in field goal range of the 36-yard line. First down and 10. Handoff, McFadden juking to the outside, a gain of about 3 or 4, just trying to remain balanced and especially get that running game going like they did last week. And now McFadden to the outside. He's so dangerous on the edge, and he's down inside the 15-yard line. McFadden 16 for 126. Last 2 games he has been on a tear. First down and 10 now. Palmer to a wide open Brandon Myers, and it's a touchdown. The Raiders increase their lead 19-10. And it's a 2-score lead for the Raiders in the second half, midway through the third quarter. And Peyton Manning pinned inside his 10-yard line. First and 10 makes an adjustment. It sends Andre Caldwell to the backfield, and he'll hand the ball off to Caldwell. Manning does a lot of audibles, but this is one I am not sure I've seen him do before. Handoff to the wide receiver. It works. 2nd and 4 now. Manning to throw. He'll wait and go long to Decker. What a catch by Eric Decker. And it's a first down. Beautiful touch by Peyton Manning, and what a catch by Eric Decker at the 37-yard line now for 3rd down and 10. Have to get to the 47-yard line. Hazard giving pressure, and the Raiders force an errant pass, and it's incomplete. Oakland football now as Palmer checks into the game with an I formation. Single tight end set to the right. He takes the snap and he will throw. Over the middle deep. It's caught by Denarius Moore. A man misses, and Champ Bailey's on the ground, and Denarius Moore 82 yards for the touchdown. And all of a sudden the Raiders are pulling away from the Denver Broncos, and they will attempt for the 2-point conversion and try to make it a 17-point game. Palmer's going to throw. He's chased to the end zone, and Darren McFadden, he got to turn around to catch a football. But we'll take a 15-point lead as the Broncos trying to get something going now. They're able to get a couple of first downs in succession, but then the Raiders defense just clamps down. They are the 4th-ranked unit in the league for a reason. First and 10, Manning now. To the outside, Decker drops the pass in Raiders territory at the 45-yard line. A missed opportunity. And now it is 2nd down and 10 out of the shotgun. A handoff. No Sean Moreno up the middle. He's on top of the Raiders logo to midfield. It'll be 3rd and 2. Coming up now for the Denver Broncos. John Kuhn in the game. He takes the handoff from his fullback position. He will get enough for the first down. Did not expect that from the Broncos offense. Good play call. First down and 10 now for Manning. Trying to look downfield. What a throw to Muhammad Massaquoi. Perfect spot in between the defenders. Manning's thrown a lot of nice passes today, and now they're back in striking distance, trying to make it a 1-score game again if they can on first down. Manning, end zone, and it's knocked away at the last second by Michael Huff. What a play on the ball. Intended for Eric Decker, and Michael Huff came in the last second and saved the day. What a play. They'll try it again on 2nd down and 10. Manning out of the shotgun again. McGahee to his left. He's in to block. To the outside, wide open is Massaquoi. Inside the 15, down at the 12-yard line. 78 yards receiving today for Muhammad Massaquoi. It's a new set of downs. Now it's Joel Dreesen in the game, and he's got it pretty close to a first down. He'll be just shy. 2nd down and 1. Handoff, McGahee trying to switch directions to the backfield, and he'll run into Everson Griffin, and he will go nowhere. 3rd down and 1. Now the Coliseum is getting loud, and Manning will throw out of the single back set. He'll go to the end zone. Incomplete out of the back of the end zone. 4th down and 1. Decision time for John Fox, and they kick a field goal. Raiders now, their goal for the rest of this game is to run the clock, and McFadden has no problem with that. He's got another big gain. He's across midfield. What a day McFadden is having, 168 yards. And the Raiders are in field goal range as the handoff goes to Tywan Jones, as McFadden needs a break after that long first down run. 6 yards and a first down. Now facing 3rd down and 12. Tywan still in the game. He'll take the handoff up the middle, and he'll be stopped after about a gain of 8. The Raiders have no problem with that. They'll take their field goal and take back their 15-point lead. 28-13 here late in the 4th quarter as Manning's pass is tipped around and nearly intercepted. Only 5 minutes to go in the game. It's 3rd down and 10. Manning has to get something going very quickly as he stands in the pocket, goes to the outside, and Massaquoi has it, but he's taken down almost immediately. And now Chemi Chekwa is hurt on the ground. The Broncos would punt and put the trust in their defense, and on 3rd and inches, McFadden gets the first down. Joe Mays didn't get to him in time. 2 minutes ago. The give is to Taiwan Jones, up the middle. He's got the first down, plenty more. That would force Denver to use all their timeouts. They would get the ball back now with 1 minute and 1 second remaining. 61 seconds and a 15-point deficit. Manning out of the end zone. Don't want to have another safety here. He'll go deep down the right side. It's intercepted by Pat Lee. And as long as he goes down here, stop running around Pat Lee. He goes down, and the Raiders are going to move to 2-2 and knock off the Denver Broncos, their first loss on the season. And it's a good way to rebound after that loss last week to Indianapolis. Raiders get a hard-fought win today. The defense once again just stood out above everybody in this game. They made some plays on offense when they needed to. Big plays by Denarius Moore and A.J. Ray and Darren McFadden. Good, balanced win for the Raiders as they improve the record to 2-2 on the year. And the Raiders next will have an early bye week actually for week 5, so they'll rest up, hopefully get some of their guys healthier, and that'll also be one game closer for Lamar Houston to make his return. And the next time we see the Raiders in action will be against the New York Jets once again in the Coliseum. Thank you for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. Have a great day.